Okay. Take 5,300 million and 2. Here we are, everyone. Welcome to the video. Doing a little bit of a different sort of introduction here because honestly, all we're really doing in this... All right. Bless you. Anything else you have to say? Okay. Hello, where were we? All we're doing in this video today, you guys, is I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. We're just going to be slapping on some makeup, basically. And I have something that I want to talk to you all about. I have a little announcement for you guys. Actually, for me, it's quite a big announcement. I am so excited about this. I've been sitting on this news for a little over a week. It's been something that's been kind of in production for a while. I'm gonna prop you up on my drink here. I feel like when I clip the microphone on my shirt, it just doesn't sound very good. Yeah, I'm hoping to get my allergy shots today, do a little bit of grocery shopping, kind of my typical Saturday morning, but on a Wednesday afternoon. But I'm not sure. We'll see, you guys. I just haven't been feeling very well today. So if we're getting ready just to get ready because we can, then that's just how it is. I ran out of primer the other day, so I need to get some more primer. Usually I use the e.l.f. grippy primer or whatever it's called, but I don't have any, so we're going sans primer. Anyways, I do have my live stream tonight. By the time you all see this, that will have passed. But I do a monthly live stream here on the channel for my channel members. It's very, very easy to sign up for if that is something that you're interested in. If you want to help give the channel a little bit extra support, I really appreciate it. We have such a good time in the live streams, and even though I'm not feeling so well today, I'm not like quite with it, I'm excited. I'm excited for the live stream. I always am. You all can ask me questions, and we also do tarot readings every month. I'm actually going to be telling my members this little announcement here before I actually publish this video to you guys. So all of my members that are going to be there tonight in the live stream are getting this news before everybody else. I try to include as much behind the scenes sort of stuff that I can in the live streams too for my members. So I don't know, just throwing it out there, you guys. Gotta promote it every now and then. Okay, so I'm gonna put on some foundation here. So I have my House Labs foundation. I really, really like this stuff. This is my second bottle of this. And this is in the shade 200 Light Medium Neutral. And then I also like to mix it in with my Glossier Skin Tint stuff. I also very much enjoy this, and this is also my second bottle of this. This is in the color G8, which I do also believe is like a light neutral medium. I'm gonna put a little, just a tiny pump on my hand, and then a bigger squeeze of the skin tint. And then I'm gonna mix it together. Oh, and I also, I guess, obviously prepped my skin, put on my skincare, did some sunscreen too, again, in the lofty hopes that I'm actually leaving this house today. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm just gonna dab it on my face with my beauty blender here. So I'm gonna start from the beginning to set it up properly for you guys. But DragonCon. DragonCon is a convention that happens in Atlanta every single year. It goes on for a span of multiple days, and it's a huge, gigantic convention. I haven't been to DragonCon in a couple years, but if you've been watching me for a while, then you know I've been 2 times in my entire life. And it's been a lot of fun. I documented the whole thing. The videos are out there if you want to see them. We'll actually talk a little bit more about that later on. My pals Mark Muncy and Carrie Schultz, whom we just hung out with a couple of days ago, they know somebody who, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the whole story here, but they know somebody who works at DragonCon, volunteers there. I'm not sure exactly like the capacity of what they do, but basically they know somebody who helps with like the panels and the guests and like various things at DragonCon. His name is Derek, shout out to him. And before we go any further, I'm just putting a little bit of powder all over my face. I guess long story short here, because I don't know like the whole complete lore of it all, but it's always kind of been in the works, sort of like, hey, Cris, if you ever want to do a panel here, I have something in mind for you, and I can suggest that you can do a panel here at DragonCon. Like, it's always kind of been suggested in the background that that's a thing that I could do. This year, it kind of came up again, like, hey, do you want to do a panel? I have like an idea for you of what you can do. And finally, I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I think that that would be really cool. Even though, you know, imposter syndrome, and I'm just like, the whole idea of it, the whole thought of it is just like kind of crazy to me. Why would anybody want to sit down like at a panel with me or whatever? Like, I was just like, I've been, again, 2026, it's my year, you guys. Like, I've been in this mindset of it's my year and I want to make really cool things happen for me. And I'm the only one who can do that. And obviously, you know, I'm getting help with this. This has been suggested to me and pushed and stuff like that. So I don't want to say that this is all on me, but it is all on me to say yes. It is all on me to go and apply and actually do the dang thing. So I kind of just, I was just like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if I can actually be accepted for this thing. I'm gonna go in with, again, more Glossier here. This is their cloud paint stuff. This is in the color Swept, and I use this as like a contour sort of thing, so I'm just gonna put a little bit. So anyways, it was brought up to me again when I was hanging out with Mark and Carrie when we went to Grindhouse and all of that stuff. They sent me the link to apply to be a guest at DragonCon. And I took some time that weekend to fill it out, and Lord help me write up a little bio about myself. And I just sent it out into the universe. And honestly, this whole time I've kind of just been thinking like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, they're not gonna accept me. They're not gonna want some schlup going to their event and giving a talk on whatever. Like, it's not gonna happen, because things like that, generally speaking, don't happen to me. Like, I don't get accepted to things. I don't even get a reply to my email 95% of the time, it feels like. So I was just kind of like, yeah, you know, I'll just do it for a larf. They did not have a part in the decision process, the ultimate decision process of, are we gonna let this person be a guest here at DragonCon or not? They didn't have any say in that. All I could do was just kind of like recommend, like, yeah, you should look at this person, you should pick this person. So anyways, I submitted that application and I didn't hear anything for, you know, a few days. No big deal, wasn't really even thinking about it that much. Oh, I didn't tell you what I was doing. I was just putting on some ColourPop. This is their Super Shock highlighter and the color Flexitarian. Not my favorite highlighter in the entire world, but still using it because I have it, so I might as well use it. Okay, we're back. Something about filming for me just automatically means for the neighborhood, come and ring the doorbell. But in this case, it was Amazon, and I got my monthly subscription of Sudafed. Just in time, you guys, because wow. What in the world was I even saying? Blushes. So, I really like the House Labs blush. These are the Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balm. That is a mouthful. My favorite color of them all is the Glassy Lilac one. This is like a really cool purple color one, but I'm basically almost out of it. I also have this guy here, Glassy Hibiscus. It's just kind of, I don't know, like a dusty rose sort of color. It's fine. It's not my favorite. Probably won't get it again, but again, we're using it up because we bought it. What in the world was I even saying, you guys? Oh man. Literally a week ago, I got the news, I got the email that I was accepted. I'm going to be an attending professional at DragonCon 2026, which is wild to me. Absolutely wild. I just sat and looked at that email for what felt like forever. Like, this can't actually be happening to me. I'm so excited. Like, I am absolutely flabbergasted that this is going to be a thing. It still doesn't feel real. Every now and then, like, I'll kind of forget about it, and then I think about it again, and it's like, oh my God, what did I just do? What did I just do? So if you go on to the DragonCon website right now, you will see me as one of the guests that are appearing at DragonCon. I really want to emphasize like how much this means to me, because DragonCon is pretty special to me and special to my lore here on the channel. It's so cool to have this full circle moment of once upon a time watching these videos on DragonCon and thinking that it would be so cool to go there someday, and it would be so cool to have a YouTube channel, it would be so cool to share these things, to now being a guest. I'm going to be speaking at DragonCon, I think. So we're gonna get into that. What exactly is the capacity of this? What does this even like mean? But I just wanted to share that little bit of it, because this is just such a special, like, cool thing that I get to do. Like, regardless of whatever they want me to do, it's just so neat that I was accepted for this, and I get to go. And I mean, you know, I could have gone anyway. Obviously, I could have bought my own ticket and gone, but you know what I mean? Like, I get to go in this capacity is so, it's so cool. This is one of the coolest things that has ever happened to me in my entire life, and it hasn't even happened really yet. So, I don't know. I just wanted to geek out about it with you guys for like a little bit. I'm just so beyond excited for this. I'm going to go in with a bit of powder here. This is just the e.l.f. contour powder stuff. I'm going to use the darkest shade. I actually don't use the other shades at all because they're basically the shade of my skin. So, but I'm just going to kind of do this. I actually meant to do this before I put on the blush. So, oopsies, but whatever. Let's talk about what this actually means. So, the answer is I really don't know. I have no idea what this means. The email that I got back saying that I was accepted and such did not say a whole lot of anything. It just said that I was accepted as a attending professional, and we will send you more information later. Like, as we'll give you more details as the time gets closer. So they're still obviously building out like a schedule and stuff like that for panels and like when people are giving talks and things like that. I'm guessing that that's how they're gonna build it. They have to wait until they get more people on their roster to figure out, okay, now who's gonna speak when and where and all of this stuff. So I still don't even know if I am going to be giving a panel, if I'm going to be speaking. And this is once again where I feel like the imposter syndrome is really coming into play, because I swear to goodness, I'm looking at this email last week and I'm like, they don't want me to speak though. There's nothing in this email about that. So I think all they're doing is just kind of giving me this like credential, and I just kind of get to go to DragonCon and I'll just walk around and that's that. Like, surely they don't actually really seriously want me to speak and do panels and stuff. Like, that can't be a possibility. So that's kind of rummaging around in the back of my brain of like, wait, what if they don't want me to talk? What if they don't give me any time slots to do anything? I don't know. I don't know. I still feel like it's a possibility. Or maybe I only do one talk one of the days. Or I might have a talk every single day. I have no clue. I don't know what it is. So I want to set up expectations for you guys properly, and for myself to continue on with this. Get ready with me, or we're going to be here for a million years. I'm just going to be doing the eyebrows here. So what I like to do is just kind of mess them up a little bit. Get all of the foundation and powder product out of my eyebrows before I slick them back. I don't really need to pluck my eyebrows. I might do that anyway. Sometimes I do kind of fill them in a little bit, and I really, really, really like this MAC brow definer. This guy here. I like this one a lot. This is in the color Stud. Let's say, theoretically, I'm going to be doing a panel in some kind of capacity at DragonCon. Again, the concept of that is absolutely bonkers crazy to me. Bonkers crazy to me. that this is going to be a thing, and I understand that I signed up for it. I get it. I know. I understand. But first of all, I really didn't think I was actually going to get accepted. But second of all, it really was just kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's just see what happens. You know what I mean? So I didn't really like think it through. Didn't really think it through. But if I theoretically did have a panel, Derek always envisioned for me doing a Code Orange panel. So that would kind of be the name of it. So basically, you guys, we'd talk about Halloween shopping. Obviously, what the heck else would we talk about? Yeah, it would be a whole panel on Halloween shopping and kind of the phenomenon around that, basically. Obviously, I can sit and talk about Halloween shopping till the cows come home. Like, that's not really a problem. But in terms of like a panel and like, okay, so what exactly would we talk about? Would we talk about like different trends out there? Would we talk about the different stores and like the different kinds of the decor that they offer? Would we talk about timing? Like, I could give a timeline of like, here's when the first stores usually put out their Halloween, and these stores always put out their Halloween at the last second, but look out for this store because they drop their stuff online. Usually they're one of the first ones. You know what I mean? Like, we could talk about that. I could even talk about content creation in terms of Halloween shopping. I don't know. Like, we could talk about decorating, the whole decorating behind it. We could talk about all of that stuff, but just in little chunks. I don't really know, guys. If you have any ideas, let me know. But I love, love, love the idea of sitting down and putting together something like this, like maybe putting together a slideshow or like a lesson plan or like something like that or whatever. Like, I say lesson plan, but I don't want it to be like I'm teaching people stuff, like this kind of thing. I kind of envision it more being like a let's all kiki together and like just enjoy talking about some Halloween decor, you know what I mean? Let's do for brows. I do love who is this? Oh, Urban Decay Slick Day Brow stuff. I love this. I think this is my favorite brow gel stuff out there, personally. But the other day, I did get some Rare Beauty, now that Miss Selena Gomez is in Ulta, which is very dangerous, quite frankly. But I wanted to try her brow gel because her brows are always slicked back. I wanted to try her brow gel, and it's fine. It's okay. It's not bad. But I think I prefer the Urban Decay better. But anyways, we'll go in with Miss Rare Beauty here. So yeah, that's kind of the plan with the panel, if a panel happens. But what I figured I would do, you guys, like if they actually accept me for this, I'm going to promote the ever-living daylights out of this thing. And I'm going to make this kind of like an unofficial but / official meetup for us. A CrisTheGirl meetup. And I would love for you guys to come to Dragon Con and hang out with me. You know, like, obviously I have whatever capacity of thing they want me to do there and at whatever time and this and that. But I think that this is such a great opportunity. And this was really the main reason why I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me try it. Let me apply to this because this is such a great opportunity to finally kind of put together sort of like, again, an unofficial meet and greet. I don't want it to be this whole big thing where like we just, I don't know, do this whole big thing. I've obviously never done a meet and greet before. I don't think I have to explain that to anybody here. But so I don't really know what's like typically involved with it or whatever, but I figure it's a great way to just tell you all, like, you guys, I'm gonna be here at this time, at this place. Come if you want to. Come if you want to. Be and hang out with me. And let's actually meet in person. And let's talk and let's chat. And whatever. Like, maybe we can all go get coffee or something, depending on how many people are there. Whatever it may be. I just figured, yeah, it would be a good way to just be like, I'm here. If you want to come see me and come say hi in person, here you go. here's your opportunity. So basically, whenever I get a little bit more information, I will share it with you guys. More than likely, it's not going to be for some time. Dragon Con is the last weekend of August, if I'm not mistaken. So it's probably going to be a little while until I actually get some firm times and like information on, again, what the heck am I doing? So we can figure all of that out later. And again, I will just be promoting the ever-living crap out of this. So all of that being said, we have to talk about Dragon Con, okay? Because while there is a lot of benefits to doing this at Dragon Con, like kind of doing an unofficial little meet and greet sort of thing, come see me, this and that, there's a lot of downsides to it too. So I just want to throw this out there because I really want you guys to be informed before you make any big decisions on this, okay? So first of all, Dragon Con is a massive convention. Massive. It is unlike any other convention out there, except maybe like the really big ones out there, like San Diego Comic-Con or whatever. I don't know how they do it. I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue. But I would imagine it's somewhere along the same lines. Takes place, again, over multiple hotels, multiple spaces. It is just a gigantic convention. It is unlike a normal typical convention that you would think of, which can make it very, as much as Atlanta, I feel like in general is kind of accessible, it does make it a little bit inaccessible because of that. And if you've never been to Dragon Con before, if you've never seen any videos of it, please, you guys, please, before you run out and buy a ticket or whatever, which, by the way, they're not going to be inexpensive too. So I apologize for that as well. But before you make any decisions, you really need to look up and see exactly what the heck this is and what you're getting into. Watch some videos. I would highly suggest going on YouTube and watching people's videos of Dragon Con. It doesn't even have to be mine because I haven't been there in a couple of years, but essentially it's kind of, you know, the same deal. You will see it is different. It's different. It's basically, it's not so much a convention so much as one big dang party. There's just a ton of people everywhere. And again, like the panels are in one hotel, the merchandise is all in one hotel, the guests are all in one hotel. Like it's a lot. And if you're just going there by yourself as one person, you may not have the best time ever. If I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't know if I could do it if it was just me going by myself, which I kind of am gonna be in this situation, unfortunately, but that's for me to figure out and be brave about. But usually I go and I'm hanging out with the guys. I'm hanging out with Tampa J and Greg and Ryan and Adam, rest in peace. But it's gonna be a tough year, you guys. It's gonna be a tough year. If it was just me going as a one singular girl going to this big freaking thing, I don't think I would have a great time. I would be so overwhelmed and like, where do I even go? Like, I just let the guys kind of drag me around to wherever, and I just kind of follow along. I would get so lost, personally, if it was just me. Basically, there's two kinds of people out there. You either absolutely love Dragon Con, or you absolutely hate Dragon Con. So I just want to set up expectations for you guys. Really, please do your research before you get into this. Also, like, hotel-wise, usually what we do is we stay at a hotel outside of Atlanta and we just drive in every single day. There are a lot of parking garages and stuff like that that you can park at in Atlanta. And so it's just a little bit cheaper that way, but it's still relatively expensive. And then you got to walk from that parking garage to wherever the hotels are and stuff, it's a lot. As an introvert, as a person who gets very easily overwhelmed by these things, I know I'm gonna have a hard time with this, you guys, but I'm pushing through. But this may not be for you. It just may not be for you. And you guys, if it's not, if this goes well, like, I will try to make this up to you, and maybe we can do this at like a more accessible convention or something. I just like the idea of doing kind of like a meet and greet at a convention because it feels safer to me. Like, I can't imagine doing this just in a random old like park or something. We can try to make this happen again sometime in a place, in a time that's a little bit more friendly for more people. So yeah, I just want to throw that out there. I'm putting on eyelash primer. This is the Lancome eyelash primer. Gotta get more of this. I'm basically out. And then again, I'm using Miss Rare Beauty here, her mascara, trying this out. And I kind of like it. I think I would probably buy this again. I guess that's just my little spiel there. Please, please, please do your research before you buy anything, before you set plans into motion. This is such a huge convention. I don't know if they've ever, I'm sure maybe they have sold out at times. I don't know. But typically, like, you can buy tickets all the way up until like day of, you know? So don't worry about it too much on selling out. I'm sure you'll probably be okay. So just, just sit on it. Don't make any rash decisions immediately, because I'm gonna feel terrible if people buy tickets and they're like, wow, this is horrendous. I am having the worst time of my entire life, Cris. Thanks so much for putting me through my special version of hell. I don't want to be responsible for that. All of that being said, though, you guys, Dragon Con is the best ever. I have a great time with it. This is just an empty, there's no mascara in here. I just like using a non-mascara filled brush to kind of get the mascara that I have on like through the lashes. But anyways, Dragon Con is amazing. I always have a great time, but a lot of that is because I am there with friends who know what they're doing and where they're going. Even still, it is just a great time. They do a parade, and that's always really fun. And there's so many people there, and so many people go all out with their cosplay and like the costumes and stuff that they wear. That's probably my favorite part, is seeing all of the different kinds of cosplay out there. If you are a geeky person, if you're a nerd, if you like any kind of geeky subsect out there, superhero stuff, Disney stuff, the most obscure things ever, horror stuff, you will find something there for you. This is one of my favorite things about conventions, period, in general, because I am those things. I am you guys don't even know how much of a nerd I truly, truly am. I love all of that stuff. To go to conventions is to be surrounded by your people, the people that get you and understand you the most. It's such a cool community to have and be completely surrounded with. There's no other feeling like it. It's so much fun. Yeah, so I don't want to like completely dissuade anybody out there from going. I don't want to make it sound like super scary or whatever. It's really not. It's not for some people, and so just do your research. That's all I'm saying, is just simply do your research. All right, I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of eyeliner today. I gotta figure out how this is pronounced. Styla? I don't know. This is the only eyeliner that I use. This is the best. This is the best eyeliner. I'll zoom you in. Lord help you all. I'm just gonna do a little something in the corner. This is what I get the most questions on, is how do you do your eyeliner? Honestly, practice makes perfect, you guys. Practice makes perfect. And even then, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's been warm here lately, which has been really, really, really nice. We're gonna get a cold front next week, which figures because I just put all my cold stuff away. Sorry, everybody. Clearly I caused the cold front. But anyway, I just say that to say my face has been extra oily, and I gotta figure out what my spring, summer skincare routine is gonna be. Also, you guys, I will of course film my entire experience at Dragon Con, and I will film whatever, again, panel, if that happens. Whatever I do, I will film it for you guys. So if you can't come, I will film it so you can see it. I think ultimately that's all that I had to say about Dragon Con. I'll be there. I'll be there as a guest, an official guest of Dragon Con. Once I have more information, I will let you all know, and I hope to see you guys there. This is gonna be so exciting, so much fun. It feels like a dream. It feels like a dream to me. And I can't wait, you guys. I simply cannot wait. I have a lot of announcements and things coming up here for you all. I'm gonna put on some powder blush. This is also House Labs in the color Dragon Fruit Days. Basically the same color as the glossy balm that we put on. I just love the berry color. I don't know, I think it's pretty. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, you guys. A lot of stuff. And actually, probably pretty dang soon here, I'm gonna have yet another announcement for you all. I'm also going in with Rare Beauty blush too. This is in the color Cheer. Again, with like oily skin, I feel like the blush and all of this stuff just kind of melts off, so I gotta figure out something better for the warmer weather up ahead here. And then I think the final thing that we'll do here is just some lip oil here. I've been getting a decent amount of comments asking me, what am I wearing on the lips, because it looks really beautiful. And I have to agree with you guys. I am now obsessed with Miss Rare Beauty once again. She's at Ulta now, guys, so I had to try like a few more things from Rare Beauty. But the lip oil is legit. Lip oil is legit. And if you know me, I'm all about the baby lips, the Maybelline baby lips, and the just classic like cherry color here, which I still stand by. I love this. However, the Rare Beauty lip oils are getting pretty dang close for me. So this is in the color Hope, and it's in a nice, like, kind of pinky color. I know this is a lip oil, but it's also, like, it's a tinting thing. Like, it tints your lips. All right, guys, well, we did the thing. We got ready, and I actually feel better. I feel better. Like, I don't have as much pain in the head as I did. So I'm glad that I just pushed through and we got this done, because I was so excited to share this news with you. And I hope that you guys are excited too. Regardless of that though, I am just, dare I say, again, proud of myself, because even if it's just one little panel, one little talk or whatever at, I don't know, 6 a.m. in the morning on a Thursday, like whatever it is, even if it's the bottom of the barrel of time slots, or I don't get any time at all, and I'm just literally there just kind of walking around, regardless of whatever capacity I am there for, I am still there. I was invited to go, and I just think that that is so, it's just so cool. Again, just one of the coolest things that has ever happened to me. And I'm just really, really honored to be selected and to be amongst all of the other amazing people that are being picked to go. And yeah, I really, really hope that you guys will consider coming out and hanging out with me and meeting me and such. And again, if this is just too much for you all, just don't worry about it. We'll figure something out someday in the future. Like I can figure something out, I'm sure. I'm really excited to hopefully meet you guys out there in the wild, and hope that you guys will enjoy Dragon Con at the same time too. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thanks for helping me get ready and for listening to this whole big old rant. Again, I have a lot of announcements coming up here, you guys. Like, wow, we have a lot going on. 2026, what did I tell you? Additionally, more cleaning, organizing, and decluttering. In fact, that's probably the next video that you guys are gonna see, is yet another kind of cleaning, organizing sort of thing. Sorry about it, guys, but here we are. It's spring, and we have a lot to do. So anyways, thank you guys again for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe, stay healthy out there, and I'll see you all in the next one.